G'day guys, MFWest here, and today I have a commentary slash boss guide for Imonar the Soulhunter on heroic slash normal difficulty. Now this fight is pure single target, so Unholy does very well guys. And I'm just going to give you guys my thoughts on the fight, some tips and tricks about how to min and max your DPS. Now, for those of you that are wondering, I am 957 item level. I'm rocking our best single target legendary shoulder and chest. I have a 940 Fell Oil and a 950 Scourge Wing. I do unfortunately only have 2-piece, so no 4-piece. And for the log, I got a 99 percentile overall, 86 for my item level. And yeah guys, let's get straight into the video. I'm going to show you guys my thought pattern, so let's get to it. And here we are guys, so first up, you've got the sleeping gas. If you do get targeted with a sleeping gas, you want to move over to wherever your raid designates it, with a marker or whatever it be. Basically, I merely just go over to the side there on the right. You have to make sure you get out of the group ASAP and make sure that it drops. Make sure the healers it doesn't drop. A healer has to dispel you, so it comes down to how fast your healers are at dispelling, in terms of how fast you can get back on the boss. But it is important that you get out of the group as soon as possible. Otherwise, you're going to have a really angry melee group at you. So I get a 26 million DA at the start, which is pretty average, guys. I normally, without lust, get around 30 million. So yeah, not too happy about that, but it's RNG, guys. And yeah, so in this fight, I will be using DA 3 times. Now, when our DPS gets better, and I will not be able to really get that third DA off properly. Now, that's all that happens in this phase, really. You got the mines on the ground, which you have to dodge. Do not stand in them. So it's kind of like Antorus in high command. And just the sleeping gas. Now, unfortunately, a guy with the sleeping gas doesn't get dispelled. Well, he comes back in without being dispelled properly, and he clips some of the melee. So luckily, I was standing out of that. Pretty close, but we actually lost on the other side of the platform. So it's not... Our strategy is not perfectly suited for how Unholy works. So in realism, you'd like to go over there and not use lust, not use your DA. When you come back, you use your DA, but I actually get DA off 3 times, guys, so it's not that bad. Now, as you can see, we're just maneuvering around these different mines. When you get to the middle of the bridge and there's like a really big space, like a gap, that's where you want to use Wraithwalk to just leg it. Now, I thought I can go between those, but I didn't because I'm fat, so I got clip on one of the mines. Lose a decent amount of DPS here, guys. I was pretty mad. We pop Lust. I have DA coming up in 14 seconds, so my DA will be affected by Lust, so it's not all that bad. So I do get a Dark Arbiter in with this Lust. Now, mines, again, are spawning on the ground, so you want to dodge them. If you get targeted by the ship, you just want to go, what we do is, as melee, you go back to behind the raid and make sure it's not running through anyone. Just off to the side, guys. You do not want to get, like, no one wants to be getting hit by that blast, because it does a lot of damage, and if 2 people get hit by the same blast, they will die. Yep, so I pop Dark Arbiter here, guys. Let's see what kind of DA we get. Should be a pretty decent UA. UA. Yeah, I get a 51 million DA, that's pretty good. So we're going to be going back over there and hoping to get another DA in now. This boss's HP is getting shredded because he's just getting destroyed. Make sure you watch the placement of those mines, guys. You do not want to be standing in them. And for what we use for getting back over the bridge, you'll see is Holy Paladins, Rogues use Cloak. You can, if you have if you have the talent that makes your AMS bigger, then you might want to use that one. But yeah, turtles, Hunters using turtles. We get really low here because of how many beams get popped, but Link goes out, we seem to recover, and you just need to make sure that you're dodging the fireball, balls of fire. Be patient, you don't want to get antsy and just try and rush through this because you want to do more DPS. Just take your time, let people break things they're supposed to, and you'll be fine. And remember, you can always go over those little side things. I like saving Wraithwalk also for when like a clutch moment like there. If I didn't Wraithwalk, that meteor would have hit me. So use it as a means to get away from a meteor and those big gaps on the bridge. That's what they're made for, to cut the distance down. Now, I have DA coming up in 24 seconds and the boss is on 26% HP. So I'm just going to get my third DA in. Now, same thing here. You just want to dodge basically the green pools on the ground and just treat the sleep mechanic the same. There's nothing else really much to do on this platform when you're back on this platform. It's just really basic stuff, guys. And yeah, this phase is more about the healers. It's more damage around to the raid, but all in all, pretty easy fight. I like the fight. It's really awesome. I can't wait to get into this on Mythic. But let's see. My DA has actually been popped, and I've got 12 seconds left. Look at the boss's HP. Like he's almost dead. I'm just getting this DA in, yeah. So that's my third DA, and I'm gonna finish on around 1.56 million, I believe. But yeah, a lot of groups normally just lust when they come back to the side of the bridge, but we'll see. Might change the strat in the future, but all in all, happy with the fight, happy with the damage I output, and I hope you guys learned some tips and tricks about the fight. And thank you so much for watching, guys. If you want to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, you can follow me at MFWest. Wow, support the channel. All the links are in the description. And thanks a lot, guys, for watching. MFWest out. Stay unholy. Peace.